Yeah. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for St. Louis, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a squeeze. But this one's not going to stay fair.
First pitch, 105.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
That evens it up, 1-1. One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez has it. There's Descalso on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack. getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
The 1-1 home. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt here. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in now, Dexter Fowler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Fowler is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge, well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And now at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, no left fielder, Kyle.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Fowler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Flaherty has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 1-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third. New inning set to get underway, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that indeed is a pitcher up there as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the bleachers and gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Wong is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Striding in, Paul DeYoung. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Wong stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Cards are... And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he drops it. Throw won't get him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. At the plate, Daniel Descalzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So striding in, Kyle Hendricks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Their start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Sent toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First delivery to him on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled away. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Bryant is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out.
Catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Around second, he's on his way to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. There's ball four. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One run, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And a ball 1-0 comes into this at bat. 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Happ, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Molina has it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball well outside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina gathers, and this ball's right past him at first base.
Up next to the Cubs, the first
So they'll
baseman,
slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Andrew Miller is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
From the stretch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
0-2, here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong. First pitch on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Wong is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a 3rd one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina.
Now back, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first, as he'll make it back easily. First and second now, one man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
On the move is Hayward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Miller, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, this guy.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jason Hayward is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
So now to the plate, Alec Mills trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2.
This hasn't been the most impressive at bat for him so far. That last swing wasn't exactly textbook. We'll see if he can battle now and turn it around.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Carpenter is there. A play at the plate. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
1-0 pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Giovanni Gallegos is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
Gallegos.
The 3-1. Four runs here in this half inning. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit on the ground to third. And the third baseman will just tag the runner coming toward him, and the inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could. Ready once again, Tyler O'Neill. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So here now's the pitcher, Giovanni Gallegos. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here's Jason Hayward now. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And now a pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
On the ground is short. This could be two. And there's out number two. The throw pulls him off the bag. In now, Harrison Bader. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner is in from second.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Dan Winkler trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Cards get one. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Daniel Descalso. High chopper towards first. And he'll get in there safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping into the box, Dan Winkler. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Into right field, that's a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in, Javier Baez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The third baseman.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Bader is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a standing in, Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right
Into the
fielder,
box, Dexter Fowler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Into the box, Giovanni Gallegos. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
5-2 the final today. The Chicago Cubs wrote an important